A 570 Delta track, not bad. Probably a little bit too underpowered for what we're looking for. That's a twin row Great Plains planter. This 145 was pretty freaking slick. I might as well hop out and take a look at some Deere equipment right now. You guys don't see enough green equipment on this channel, but even though I do work for Deere, well guys, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all. Welcome to Hartung Family Farms, and today you got Ron and I am going to be doing some more equipment shopping. So we're going to hit two dealerships today. One of them we're just rolling into right now. It's a dealership in Maquoketa, Iowa. They're an AGCO dealer, basically Gleaner, White, Massey, versatile. Woo, look at this thing, Farmhand Mike. A 570 Delta track, not bad. So I'm just gonna be doing some looking around. It's not an extremely large dealership by any means, but it's got a tractor with a horsepower that I'm really looking at. Obviously, since you guys can probably tell, it's a Massey. But I'm gonna take a look at it, get some more information from the dealership, and then kind of poke around, and then head to the next one. So it looks like they have a 95 40 combine. They have a Kinsey 81 851, a couple Kilbros carts. So not a large lineup of machinery by any means, but still. Here we go. What's this? Let's hop out and take a look at this. So, kind of updating you guys on what we're really looking for. My dad and I are looking for a tractor, 110 to 150 horsepower. Probably more leaning on the 130 to 150 range, just so we can mow hay with it, move bales, etc., etc. And it looks like this thing is a 5710. It is unlocked, which is nice. Nice wide opening. I don't know how much horsepower this thing has, so can't really say on it much. It looks to be about the size that we're looking for, but we'll see. So just kind of overall first impressions of the cab, not bad. This buddy seat's kind of interesting. How do you? Looks like it's locked. Look, I'm guessing it swivels down, but I like how when it's tucked out of the way. I do like that. So kind of first impressions, honestly not too bad. Lock out your brakes there. It's got plenty of room for my dad. For those of you guys who don't know, my dad only can bend one of his legs, his right leg. He got in an accident. Go to this video right here if you want to learn more. But this is the big reason why we're looking at buying a tractor, is because he can't run a skid loader. So in order for him to move bales, he has to have a tractor. So it's kind of what we're looking at. But overall, I don't think I mind this Massey. Just leave the keys right here. So it's got two hydraulic levers. Here's your throttle. Here's your shifting range. Here's your loader functions. 3-point PTO, diff lock, and front end engage. Honestly, not too bad. I had this thing hooked up to a grain cart. Jokes. But really, I actually don't mind this thing. So what do you guys think? A Massey 5710? Yeah, Massey 5710. I'm gonna look up the specs right now on the phones that I left in my car. But I'll look at the specs a little bit later. But overall, I actually don't mind this thing. A couple things I don't like. I don't like how there's no viewing window up here. So when your loader's raised all the way up, you probably gotta duck up under here to see. I don't like how this is a little bit spread out. I wish it was a little bit tighter. Like maybe this was a little bit closer. Now I'm just kind of nitpicking. Honestly, there's not a lot of things I don't mind about this cab. I don't like about this cab. Honestly. Here we go. There's not enough metal to mount my GoPro. There's one. I'm really stretching now. But really, this cab is really not bad. The biggest thing is, does it have enough power? I'm going to set you guys down. I'm going to play around a little bit. Just kind of mess with the controls, see if I like it. So again, Massey 5710. Write down in the comments below, what do you guys think about this tractor? Okay, so I played around with this tractor a little bit more, and there's a couple things I don't like about it. Again, transmission is, I'm not a huge fan. It's a 12 range, forward and reverse, I'm assuming, but there's no power shifting in between. It's all a manual. So like all the other tractors that I've looked at, you can shift gears without having to clutch. With this one, they got 6 gears right here, and they got a high-low range right here. So there's 12 gears. I don't necessarily love that. I like having the ability to power shift. Every single one of our tractors, newer than the 80s, has a power shift in it. So I don't necessarily love that, but I don't know if it's a deal breaker or not. It just kind of depends. But honestly, other than that, I don't mind it. And I'm guessing this tractor is going to be pretty competitive on price. So that's kind of why I'm really, for the price point where it's at and for what it is, I don't think it's a bad idea. I don't know. I'm going to go talk to the salesman and see what they think. Okay, so I just looked up the specs of that thing. It's only a 100 horse tractor, so it's probably a little bit too underpowered for what we're looking for. So I'm going to keep driving around, see if there's anything else that catches my eye. Like that one, it's even more compact. That's a 4,047 something. So let's go in the back and take a look if there's anything else here. Man, that Delta Track is something special. Mike Les, you need to come up here to Raiders and that, ooh, hello. I'm gonna take a look at that one. You need to come up here to Raiders in Maquoketa and get that 570 sold. And then you can come check out my farm. What do you think, Mike? All right, here we go. Here's a bigger tractor. Massey Ferguson 6713. See how big this thing is. All right. Looks like the exact same cab, just raised up a little bit. Because it's got 2 hydraulics. It's got your 6-speed, your 12-speed, no power shift. Yeah, this looks like the exact same cab. It just looks like it's been used a little bit. No radio, though. Oh, that might be a deal breaker. I love my radios. Okay, so same cab. Pretty much. Nothing a ton different. Okay. Now I'm going to go look at the specs. It's a 6713. Let's go look at the specs, see what, and then I'll kind of catch you guys up in a bit. But yeah, for the most part, cab's the same. Okay, so that's a 130 horsepower tractor. That's kind of, that's about where I want to be. So I'd be kind of curious to see what that price is at. Again, it's not my favorite just because there's no power shift in it and there's no radio. But those are, the radio's a minor thing, but the power shift, I don't know, in our hills it sometimes is really nice to have the ability to shift down when you're under load. So I don't know, we'll see what it prices out at. But what do you guys think? Is a power shift necessary? I'm gonna keep driving around out back here. Looks like they got a Great Plains planter, Kinsey planters, white planters. They have a whole bunch of planters. That's a twin row Great Plains planter. Interesting. A Rotodisc, Garinghall, folding 12-row corn head, a couple Massey. They got a bunch of Can-Am UTVs that got shipped in. Massey balers, more rakes. A lot of short liners here. I'm not sure what kind of bean header that is. Maybe an old Massey. Ooh, there's a hay buster. That'd be kind of nice to have. Here's some manure spreaders. Hoping we look at one here soon for the farm. This is kind of what I don't like about the Pro Pushes. Look how long that tongue is compared to these other ones that have aprons. And when I say that, that's got an apron, so it's got a belt and conveyor that brings the manure backwards, but this one's got a hydraulic ram that pushes it backwards. So the tongue's like 6 to 8 feet longer. Feeder wagons, bunch of Knights. Let's go look at a hay buster real quick. Because right now we just hire in someone to come in and grind all the hay. So it'd be kind of nice eventually to maybe have our own. That way we could do it on our own schedule and we don't have to pay someone, because it's something we'll be doing for a very long time. So it would pay itself off eventually if the price is right. I know that. Haybuster H1130. Yeah, it looks about the same as what we have right now. It's definitely used. But I don't know. Let's go in and talk to someone at the dealership. See what we think. Man, look at that bed on that Can-Am. Wow. So I got more info on that Massey there. So that is a 130 horsepower tractor. It is brand new, even though the cab's a little bit dirty, but it is a brand new tractor. It's pretty price competitive, but when I think about it, it is a base machine. It's not premium, so it's not a power shift, nothing like that. So I don't know, we'll see. Like I said, I'm just going around getting prices right now. I don't know. I'm not quite sure what we're actually going to end up going with, but I think that's right around the horsepower range that we want. That's 130 horsepower. It's got weights and everything on there. It will definitely handle everything that we need. I should start out with this tractor. It's for sure going to be moving bales, running the rake, and then potentially could be running the disc bind too. So up in Bellevue, but we'll see. So now I'm going to head down the road to another dealership just a little bit south, and to my green guys. You guys are going to be happy. All right, let's swing into Kuhnel's and see if they got any equipment that would work. This 145 was pretty freaking slick. Just doesn't have a loader. Need the loader. I wonder where that new Magnum was. So I'm in this lot. We had a video like, this is a nice 7140. I put out a video about 2 weeks ago about a 1 in 100 tractor, those 20th anniversary Magnum there, and I can't find it in this lot. Maybe they already sold it. That'd be pretty impressive. I wonder if the guy who bought it actually found it from my video. That would have been kind of cool. I wonder if Cool will give me a kickback for that. Doubt it. So I don't see any 130 to 150 horsepower tractors with a loader. There's this, like I said, this Maxim right here. This thing's brand new and it doesn't have a loader, but it's a 145 tractor. So let's swing into the dealership. Let's swing into their sales department right now, talk to them real quick, see if they got anything to offer. Then I'll head to the Deere dealership. Ooh, there's a nice V1100. All right, let's swing in and talk to someone. All right, they didn't really have anything on their lots there, so they could do some digging, maybe look at, see what's out and about. So now, time to the moment that you guys have all been waiting for. Alrighty, to my John Deere fans, you guys say I haven't priced out any green tractors. Well, I'm here to prove you wrong. We have been pricing them out. My dad actually was just here yesterday looking at a tractor in the back here. So let's go ahead and take a look at what they got here. Ooh, they got a brand new, or a newer 780 that they're working on right now. So again, looking for the 120 to 150 horsepower range. I'd like to stay in the upper end of that range without breaking my bank, just to be able to have enough power to pull everything through the hills that we have. So looking around here, nothing. 8230R, 8370R, 8320R, that first one was, 9420R, a new M series baler. So for those of you guys who don't know, I do work for Deere, so I am very familiar with a lot of these. I don't work on tractors, so I don't claim to be an expert, but I've run a lot of Deere tractors in my day. So here's the tractor that my dad was looking at originally. It's a 6430 premium tractor, 120 on the horsepower. It's got a grapple bucket on there, which would be really nice. But here's the issue with it. I think it's just a little too small, and it's locked right now. So we'll just take a look at it though. Well, what's nice about it, it's got a swivel seat. It's a premium, so it's got the nice cab in there. It's a swivel seat, it's a power shift, quad range power shift, I believe that's what they call it. But it basically means it's got 6 ranges and they got a power shift in between each one. It's a forward and reverse, so it's got equal amount of gears, forward and reverse. It looks like a clean tractor for having 2,700 hours on there. I should say that's 2,700 hours, new rubber on it. It looks like a clean tractor, minus the birds in there. Yeah, there's a bird's nest in there. My dad was saying he likes how clean it looks. It's fully weighted, it's got fluid in the tires. And I'm just kind of poking around right now. I just wish it was a little bit more horsepower in this model. It's got the quick detach, so you can take off your loader pretty easily, but I don't think we'd ever use it. We'll probably keep our loader on. Doesn't have weights in the front, but it's got a weight rack. But I guess, what do you guys think? 6430, is that a good tractor? I'm hesitant. I think it'd be too small for what I'm looking for. But I'm gonna go talk to him about it anyway, we'll see. Here's an 8370R, 8345R. These are both 2018 models because they got the 100-year tractor style. This is an 8320R. This is either a 2010 or a 2011, because somewhere in that 2011 range, they went from that hood style to this hood style, even though it was still an R series tractor. So there's kind of that little transition area there. So that's kind of a neat kind of comparison between those tractors. But the biggest thing, guys, is we are pricing out all colors right now for my dad and my first tractor. So we'll see what we actually end up looking at, or what we end up going for. But I appreciate all the comments from our last tractor shopping video. I do read every single one. I do appreciate all the thoughts. There's a brand new 8370R, an older 8320R. That was before they went to the new grill. 8345R. So as I was saying, I do read all the comments. I appreciate everything, guys. It's really just going to come down to price and what fits best for our farm. We have not made a decision yet, as you guys can probably tell. So I'm going to go in and talk to the Deere dealer, to the salesman there, see if they got any insight for me. Just kind of poking around their lot right now. It looks like a 60 series, 9660 STS, S680, S780, 780. There's a lot of 780s around here. 680. You can obviously see Class 8 combines around here are very popular. Ooh, here's a DB planter, a 15-inch planter. That looks like a DB60 on 15-inch rows. ME5E, so it's a newer planter. Probably not even a couple years old. Nice. S770, a Kuhn Dominate or Accelerator, Kuhn Kraus, vertical tillage, a 9510. Nice. That's a good machine. And look how skinny those tires are on that 6175R. That must be for a sprayer. 8370, 8320, 8370R. A lot of 8Rs around here. Not a lot of 9Rs. It's kind of surprising me. I thought I'd see more 9Rs around here, but I guess in this area it's a lot more flat. You got to go east more until you get in the hills. And then you got some lawnmowers, gators, whatnot. They got a Kinsey 1050 grain cart, it looks like. So let's hop in. Let's go talk to a salesman. I doubt he'll let me film, but we'll see. See if I learn anything, and I'll kind of close this video out for you guys. So I just spent about probably 45 minutes with the salesman here. Found a nice tractor, not at this location, but at one close to us. So I might buzz down and look at that at some point. But right now I got to get going. It's almost 10 o'clock. Get over to the farm. We got some stuff we got to get done, but I might as well hop out and take a look at some Deere equipment right now. You guys don't see enough green equipment on this channel. Like I said, even though I do work for Deere, we run all red, and that's a conversation for a different time. But like I said, for my dad and I, we're colorblind right now. We're trying to look at all things. So here's a nice 7210R. So this tractor right here, it's a 100-year sticker. Every time you see that, this means it's a 2018 model. So this is a 2-year-old tractor. It's got a power shift in it. It's locked right now, so I can't go in it, but it looks like it's got the base cab on it. 210 on the horsepower. So it's kind of nice. 7230, also 2018 model. 7R is definitely out of our price range right now. I'm not gonna say our price range, but we're looking, keep it kind of modest, and I know a 7R isn't gonna stay in there. Probably looking at somewhere between a 5 and 10-year-old tractor. As I was saying before, 130 to 140, 130 to 150 horsepower. It needs to be a bigger frame. It can't be a small frame, just because we want to be able to pull the disc spine with, pull the disc spine with it if we want to. So that's why let's go back to the 6430. I was talking to the salesman about it. He said he just doesn't really want to sell it to me, and I don't blame him too, because we got talking about it, because our 15-foot disc spine will be pushing us up and down those hills. Or pushing us down those hills, and definitely don't want that, because you guys see our hills. It's not, they're not something to mess around with. When you got that much weight and that much slinging, rotating power, you don't want to be screwing around with it. But so here's the 6430. It's definitely a nice tractor. I just wish it was a bigger frame. If it was a bigger frame, we'd be considering it, because it's a nice tractor. Plus the scrapple bucket's kind of nice too. Go ahead and close out this video, guys. There'll be more tractor shopping to come. Do you guys like these style of videos, or would you guys rather just wait till we buy a tractor to kind of show this stuff, or do you guys like me kind of driving around dealer lots and explaining a little bit about what I know about tractors and equipment? So I guess, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Hartung Family Farms. And of course, guys, as always, ta-ta for now. You have a good day.